Welcome to the Lyle Style Show. I'm here, Ms. Lyle Style. We're going to have a very different show today. We have another Adopted Pet segment with Misha Goodman. She's part of the Iowa City Adoption Center, shelter, and she brought on two different type of pets. I mean, this is like a learning experience for me because these type of pets right here goes back to my childhood. So I do want to welcome Misha to the show again. Misha, thank you for coming to the show. All right.
Thanks a lot, man. Yes. I love to come on and put you in havoc.
Yes, you do, and you mix things up. Hey, Jenny told me to tell you how, because I talked to her again. You know.
Hello again.
Yeah, and now
she's gonna be laughing after this segment.
I know
you know that.
She is. Okay, now you have two different pets. Now you don't have the regular. Well, first we get a little update about Sherry.
Well, yeah, Sherry was the dachshund that we had on last week, and no, Sherry we had on the first week.
Yes.
Sherry has multiple applications.
Okay, multiple applications.
Yeah, for her adoption, and so we're hoping that she's going to go in just a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And then we had Junebug on.
Okay.
Junebug was the pit bull that was on.
Beautiful dog.
Lots of energy, Junebug, and we're still working on getting Junebug a new home.
Okay, good. So we have to keep on working out because we got to keep our track record spotless, you know.
You folks out in the audience, you'll notice that he keeps going like this.
Yeah. I used to be on this side. I'm kind of moving closely over to his.
It's because of the types of pets I brought him today.
Yeah. What do you have here?
Well, I have a couple of rodents.
I like the name rodents.
Rodents, yes. Rodentia. I have a couple of rats here.
Okay.
Ava and Jaja.
You want to take? You can take them out.
Well, of course I'm going to take them out.
I know you are, but
you're going to hold them, right?
Anyway, young lady, don't. I mean, hey, I have nightmares. It goes back to my childhood, back when I was in Chicago, and these. Oh my goodness. Okay, they are a pair.
They're a pair.
Oh.
They're a pair of sisters.
Okay.
And they're very, very friendly. Hi, guys.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, now, what's going on with their noses?
Twitching and twiddling?
Yes. Are they smelling stuff?
Yeah, they're checking stuff out. Like what's around, what's out here. I've never been here before. Rodents are really good at finding food, so
Okay.
Eventually they'll find you.
Oh,
I'm just kidding around.
So you were boy, you okay?
No, they're two rats, just domesticated rats.
Okay.
These have hairless tails. There are those that have hair on their tails.
Yeah, I know.
There are those now that don't have tails because people apparently have problems with the tails. So
because
they're breeding them without tails or with hair on their tails. But anyway, this is Jaja. I don't know which is which, to be honest. They look very similar.
They're twins.
Not completely. This one has more black than this one.
Okay.
But they're very friendly, and rats make great pets. They're very smart. You can teach them all sorts of tricks. Yeah.
Now, can they do any tricks?
No.
Oh no. Okay. You have to wait.
I haven't taught them anything. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they knew tricks, and I don't know what to tell them.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, here, sit. No,
he's not working with you on that one right there.
They're both about a year old, we think.
Okay.
They're both females, and they adore each other. They should go together.
They're females, and they get along with each other.
Of course.
Oh my goodness.
Of course. Okay. And they won't have babies, which is the important part, right?
That's right.
Right.
Don't want them multiplying.
So, we want them to go to a home. We don't want them to be snake bait. Okay? There are other places. We realize that people have to feed their snakes that they have, but there are other places that you can get feeder rats.
Yeah, right.
These are pets.
Those are pets, okay.
And we have an expectation that they will go into a home and be pets.
Good.
They should live between 3 to 6 years, depending on how well they're cared for. And they're very fun to watch.
Really?
We have them in a really big cage, and they're just hilarious. They play and they run around, they jump.
Do they bite? No, that's what I'm trying.
Do they bite?
Yes.
Well, everything bites.
I know. Okay. Well, see,
I mean,
I got a fear of rodents.
Bite.
Funny. I got a fear of rodents.
Okay, let's put it this way. Anything with teeth can bite.
Okay, yes. So
it depends on whether it's friendly or not. These guys are friendly,
they're friendly.
They're not inclined to bite.
They won't. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well. Okay. You know what? Okay, this is okay. You know what?
Are you gonna do it?
Oh God, dang! I got okay then.
I got a
fear. I got a fear. Okay, I got to conquer my fear, don't I?
Well,
I got to conquer my fear.
Did as a child, did you live in a place that had rats that were not domesticated?
No, no. These are big. Look like dogs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm serious.
I can understand that.
They're little dogs. So I got a fear. So. What in the heck? Okay, just climb up on your seat. Okay.
Well, they like to climb.
Oh, do they? Okay, I got a fear about this.
Climb.
So maybe, okay.
They're good jumpers, you know.
Should I do it? Should I do it?
Well, I think what we should at least get you to do is to pet one.
Okay. Ooh,
you know?
I never pet one before. Now that's a start.
You can even pet, you know, like you could pet the tail part.
Okay.
Like,
the tail's bad for me.
Oh no, it's great.
Look like a leather.
Yeah.
Okay, can I pet?
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, I did it. Okay.
Wonderful. See?
God. Oh, look like it. Okay. Okay.
Think of them as skinny kittens.
Wow, the tail looks like a snake skin or something. What is? It looks like a snake skin. The tail.
Well, you know, their tails do actually have they have kind of scales on them.
Yeah.
If you go backward on their tails, you'll be able to feel those scales. Kind of like a snake or a reptile.
Don't come this way. Okay, okay, good.
You want to get up there?
Okay, now, okay.
Sure, two of them.
Oh, yeah, two. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, now it's coming this way. Don't do that. Okay, now see, I'm about to sweat. I'm sweating on the inside, talking to my guests over here. So, hey, so we need to go to a good home.
They need to go to a good home. They need to have a nice cage area where they can run around and play and you know, climb high and low. They can certainly be out in a room when they're being supervised. Okay. You know, they're rodents, so they will chew on cords and, you know, other things that may taste good to them. So you've got to be a little careful about that. So what do you feed a rodent? Well, generally they make rat food or rodent food for these guys, but you can also feed them. There are lots of different things that they can have. They can have some fruits and vegetables. They can eat carrots, although I don't know that they like them all that much. You can go online. There are rat societies, and they'll give you long lists of different... They got rodent societies out there too? They do. They have rodent societies. Oh, shoot. And they'll give you a long list of different types of foods that they like. Here, look in the camera. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Ooh, they look so precious, boy. Okay, is one named Ben? No, one's not named Ben. Okay. Ava and Jaja. Oh, Ava and Jaja. Oh, after Jaja. If you break into song now, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was about to say, Green Acres System. Okay, we're not going there. Okay, anyway. But, okay, so. No, I know everybody's seen the movie Ben and, you know, the rats that freak out. Yeah, and I wasn't going to go with Ben, but. You know, did you know about the guy, there was a, you know what hoarding is? That's when you collect too many animals. Yeah, right. There was a guy who had collected, or a woman, I don't know, who had collected over 2,000 that were loose in their house. 2,000 rodents? Rats. And they were pets. And, you know, when the workers had to go in and take those animals out, they were all very friendly. Really? Yeah, very, very friendly. So, you know. Well, did they look like Ava and Jaja? They did look like this. I think they had some other colors, too. You know, they can come in white. They can come in beige, beige and white. Sometimes they can come in brown, although domesticated rats don't usually come in brown. Oh, they don't? No, not very often. This is more of a natural color. So, what about they come in black? What type of, is that? No, not that. That would be those. Oh, that would be my fear. Ones that you're talking about. You can't make those in domesticated rats, nothing like that, or what? I don't know. I mean, most rats come from the same breeding stock. Oh, and so you know, we get this black and white color. Yeah. Beige and white. So those are friendly ones. Those are friendly ones then. Yeah. Okay, good. So if I see the black ones running around, they're not friendly. They're not. They're not the friendly ones. Stay away from those. Yeah, I don't think we have a big problem with those necessarily around here. Right, because you told me. Remember, you were telling me on the last show about. I have childhood memories too. Do you? I grew up next to a guy who had palm trees in California. Okay. And he didn't trim them properly, and he didn't take care of his yard, and he had a rat infestation, and they started getting into our house. Ooh. So yeah, so you're doing good. You're doing real. How did you do that? I'm a rat whisperer.
Oh, shoot.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, and they
Go to sleep.
Yes, and they're going to sleep. Now look.
They like the lights.
I see that. And there's the one looking at me
He's
like.
looking at you like, don't be talking about
Yeah, you're Oh, wow. This is, okay. You know what? This is
just a reminder to people that we have all sorts of different types of animals.
Right.
You know, we have rabbits, we have guinea pigs, we get birds in, we get reptiles in.
What type of reptiles you get in?
Oh, we get snakes and iguanas and bearded dragons and just all sorts of different reptiles.
Bring the dragon in one of these days.
Well, I will when we have one.
Okay, what? No. Matter of fact, I want you to bring a cougar in. Yeah, I'm gonna keep bringing this up until you bring one in. One of these days.
Okay, that's not going to happen.
Is that going to happen? Oh, you gotta.
It's not going to happen.
That's on my bucket list.
When we get unusual things in, if we can, we'll bring them in. But you know, we really hope that people don't own a lot of unusual things.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. What kind of snakes you get?
We get in all different types of snakes. We get in wild snakes, you know, that get into trouble into people's yards and houses and stuff. And then those are just re-released. And then we get other kinds of snakes in, boas and pythons and.
What does
that mean?
You know what I mean? It's just I'm getting hairs on top of my head, the back of my neck when you said all those.
You have childhood memories of snakes?
Yes, I saw him. Yeah, snakes.
Have you ever held a snake?
No, and I'm not going to. And I'm going to try to do. I'm not going to conquer that one right there. I did good with the pet.
Oh, you will.
Oh, you would do that to me too. Yeah, I don't like spiders and snakes. Doom, doom. See that song? Okay.
You'll get into it.
Okay,
man.
We get into it.
You
would do that.
Proud of yourself.
Well, I feel good that you actually feel better that you let them out and I touch one.
So these guys, they're not spayed. You know, we don't. They're
not spayed.
They're not spayed, but as long as they're not around a male, there's nothing that's going to go on.
Wait. So how come you don't spay them?
Well, it might be a little difficult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're a little difficult to spay.
Oh, you don't have one of those.
We do spay animals as small as rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay. Do you spay rabbits, huh?
We don't spay or neuter reptiles.
You don't.
That doesn't happen.
You don't have to worry about that. Okay.
Right. So these guys can go as a pair. We prefer that they live together because they really adore each other.
Okay.
And
they'd be lonely if they didn't.
They're $25 for the pair for the adoption.
Okay.
And they're
you get all the shots,
great.
Stuff like that.
They don't really need any.
They don't?
No.
Okay, you sure?
There's really.
You know, I heard stories about you know.
Rabies?
Yes.
Really? You know, there's a lot of. If you look on any rabies site, it'll tell you that rodents and squirrels are very low risk of carrying rabies.
Okay.
And we agree with that. At least we did until my officer was bitten by a rabid squirrel.
What happened with that? He had to go. Oh shoot!
It doesn't happen very often. It really doesn't. Yeah.
No, in my luck, that would happen with me, but.
But no, you can't. Yeah. They don't make shots for these guys.
Okay, good.
If they got sick, they'd be put on antibiotics.
Okay.
Simple antibiotic, but they're very healthy.
I want to ask you a question. Now, this is a story about dogs. They said that there was this article about dogs don't really like bananas.
Really? My dog will eat a banana.
Okay, so that's just a myth then. Somebody said you can't, dogs...
Now, they shouldn't have raisins. Raisins are dangerous to dogs. They shouldn't have raisins, and they shouldn't have real chocolate.
Okay. But bananas, they can eat bananas then. They like bananas.
Yeah, if they want them.
Okay, somebody said to ask you that question, so I went home to ask you the question. They do. Okay.
No, I've seen plenty of dogs eat banana.
Oh, do you?
I don't think it's a normal, natural thing to give them, but
but it's
I think we
different.
give our dogs a whole lot of things that aren't normal or natural.
Exactly. Now, anything going on at the store right fast for
us? At the store.
Oh yeah, I said the store.
At the animal center.
Animal center, yeah. That's it.
Well, there's always stuff going on. We're very, very busy. Okay. We have animals coming in every day. We encourage people to come down, bring your children down. Mm-hmm. We've had a lot of kids coming in for visits. Again, our phone number is 356-5295, and our website is www.icanimalcenter.org. Okay. We, of course, have our fundraising foundation, Friends of the Animal Center Foundation. They'll be putting on the big dog walk September 16th over at Napoleon Park. And then we're going to walk around Terry Trueblood Recreation Lake, Sand Lake there. And, So that kind of stuff's going on.
Are you at the farmer's market? What is that? Are you at the farmer's market?
I don't know when we're going to be at the farmer's market. We should be there in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
I'll get the schedule for you, and we'll start putting it out for everybody.
Okay, because you know what, we got to wrap up the segment again.
I know.
You can be back on 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It goes so fast, doesn't it?
It's real fast, and hopefully you can get these little pets here. I call them pets, adopted what's the name? Jaja and Ava.
Jaja and Ava.
Yes.
For those of you too young to remember.
Yeah. Green Acres.
Yeah, that comes from Green Acres.
Yeah, yes.
Ava Gabor.
Ava Gabor, excellent. So
was it Jaja Gabor too?
Jaja
they
Gabor.
They were sisters, right?
Ava Gabor, Jaja Gabor. That's what we have to do. You know what? I'm gonna just.
You can do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna actually before we leave off the. Okay, everybody knows that I'm not scared. I am really scared, but okay, that's good. Okay, good. Well,
there you go, man.
We're gonna wrap up this. We only have 14 seconds left. We're gonna wrap up. Thank you for coming on the show. We're back on again.
It's been a blast. It's been fun.
Have fun. Always have fun. You on the show though. So we're gonna be back with our next guest, Joey Wheeler. He's with the University hockey team. We're gonna talk to him a little bit about hockey. So we'll see you in about a minute. Stay tuned. Okay, hey, welcome back to Lifestyle Show here. We're here with our guest. His name is Joey Wheeler. He's going to be talking to us because he plays hockey. You know, I'm going to learn a little bit about hockey. He's on the university hockey team, and we're talking to him. Hey, Joey, thanks again for coming on the show, young man.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, that's right. I've been talking to you for a while about this hockey thing and whatnot and stuff. And now, first of all, we talked about you from suburban Chicago.
I'm from Glen Ellen, Illinois. It's about 35 minutes southwest of Chicago.
Okay. And so you've been playing hockey for how long?
I've been playing hockey since I was about 4 or 5 years old, probably about 15 or 16 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah,
man.
every year, my whole life.
Wow, man. I mean, and I saw you play, man. You pretty rough, man.
It's a rough sport.
Yeah, you on defense, ain't you? Defensive.
Yeah, I play defense, so.
Yeah.
I gotta knock some bodies around.
I know.
Keep that puck out of the net.
I know, God. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about you now. What brought you to Iowa, out here to school?
Well, I applied to a couple universities throughout the Midwest. I wanted to stay somewhere relatively close to home. And Iowa, it's a good academic school, not too far away, and it had a club hockey team.
Okay,
which, my favorite sport. Been playing my whole life, and I really wanted to keep pursuing that sport. And I had a lot of friends coming to school here.
Yeah.
I knew a couple students who used to play on the hockey team, and they told me it was a really good experience. It was a fun aspect that you can get involved with college, and that's basically what drove me to come to university.
Oh, wonderful, man! And you, I seen you play. You play real well, man. You're a very good defenseman.
Thank you.
And I see you got your friend over here.
Chris.
Chris.
My roommate, Chris.
Yeah, roommate. How you doing, Chris?
Doing pretty good. How about you, Lyle?
I'm doing all right, man. Glad to see you looking nice.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Nice.
He know what I'm saying, too. Yeah, but anyway, now, okay, hockey is really rough sport. I mean, basically fights breaks out on hockey team, hockey all the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of pushing and shoving involved in hockey.
So what for people that don't really know a little bit about hockey, what's the rules of hockey?
Well, hockey it's 6-on-6. You only can have 5 skaters on the ice at one time for each team, and each team has a goalie.
Right.
So basically, skating up and down the ice, trying to score on the other team's goalie. And it's a very fast-paced game. If you're on the ice and you're tired, you get off the ice while the play is still going.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of communication with guys who are on the ice and guys who are sitting on the bench. So you have to be into the game, mentally focused the entire game.
Oh, okay, right, because it's a sport where you have to have a good endurance because you're going back forth quickly.
Yeah, there's a lot of skating involved, and you have to have really good endurance, especially in the game of hockey.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, it's along with a lot of other sports, but hockey's different because once you start skating, it takes a little extra effort to get going. But then once you kind of get moving and you learn to keep your balance well and skate well, you can pretty much glide. So,
yeah, I could say
to a sense, you need endurance, but you can use your ability to skate to help you tremendously while you're on the ice.
Right, because I know you're a good skater. Now tell me, have you ever gotten into any fights?
Well,
brawls
I
there,
mean,
man?
you know, I've been playing for 15 years.
Yeah.
I was bound to get into one sooner or later.
Uh-huh.
But all the leagues I grew up in playing, I've never gotten to, you know, drop the helmet, drop the mitts,
Okay.
punching the other guy square in the face with my knuckles.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, there's definitely guys hitting each other after whistles, after goalies freeze the pucks.
Oh.
So, but I mean, that happens, you know, all the time throughout games, you know, especially close games. Teams really don't like each other. So it really happens.
Rivalries and type stuff, yeah.
But me growing up playing youth hockey and then coming here and playing college hockey, fighting technically isn't allowed.
Really? It's not allowed?
Well, it's growing up for youth hockey players, it's not allowed.
Okay.
Once you get into professional hockey, that's what it's all about.
That's what I come to see anyway.
You got two guys jawing, they drop the gloves, and the refs are, hey, you can fight each other until someone falls over.
Hey man, hey, I'm a non-violent person, but hey, you know, sometimes I want to see it a little bit, because that's what I think hockey's about. But I know it's more a finesse type of sport too, because you have to know how to skate real well, get around your opponent and whatnot, and shoot the, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be multitasking pretty much the whole time, you know.
Exactly.
You're skating, you have your head up looking for people on your team, looking for people on the other team. You're trying to pass, looking where you're gonna pass, trying to stick handle.
Right.
So you know, there's a lot going on with it.
Now you being a defensive man.
Yeah, I play defense.
Defense. Okay, have you scored any goals? Have you?
Yeah, I've scored a lot of goals throughout my career. My main objective on the ice is to keep the puck out of our net.
Okay.
Being a defenseman.
Right. So you have to throw your body, you know, everywhere.
Yeah. I'm throwing my body into other players on the other team, and I'm throwing my body on the ice blocking pucks.
Wow, man! So you have a helmet on
to keep the puck out of the net.
You do. Ooh. Okay, so you have a helmet on your face, though.
Yeah, we have a lot of padding. We have a helmet. We have a cage over our face. So because that's, you know, a very vulnerable spot.
I know, man.
You have rubber pucks flying through the air.
Cage everywhere. Cage downstairs. I mean, everywhere.
Well, yeah, we're pretty much completely guarded, toes to head.
Okay.
Every spot, all up the arms, all up the legs, midsection, stomach, and all that. But in the back, there's not a whole lot. Back of the legs are exposed.
Oh, okay. So
under the arms are exposed, and you know, around your lower back.
Right. So you can. So you've been hurt before, haven't you?
I've been knocked up a bunch. I've never actually been out of hockey due to an injury, but I've definitely been slightly injured. But I mean, I've been really fortunate for 15 years.
Right, you have.
Not to have a serious injury.
Yeah, you've been blessed in that. Okay, and so and now University of Iowa hockey. You're knock on that wood, man. University of Iowa hockey team. Now, how y'all start back up again?
We'll start tryouts for the University of Iowa hockey team. Will be the first weekend, somewhere with the first week of September.
Okay.
Right when school starts. We'll have it the first week, and then the team will pretty much be picked the next week.
Oh, okay.
And then we immediately start practicing.
Okay. Now, but you're already on the team.
Well, I was on the team last year, but that doesn't guarantee anyone a spot on next year's team, because there's always different talent, different guys coming in and trying to skate. So
you good though. I seen you play, man.
I'd like to say I'm pretty good. I've been playing for 15 years.
I see you play, man. Keep this young man on the team. He's good. But because I went into one of your games and whatnot, you know, and saw you play. So they have trials, then you start playing, and then you have practice. Now you play at the Coral Ridge Mall. That's where you practice at.
That's where our main rink is. That's where it's been for, you know, the last decade of Iowa hockey at least. But we practice there, and majority of our games will be at the Coralville Mall.
Okay.
But there is a junior league team in Cedar Rapids called the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders.
Okay.
And they have a very nice ice rink. And we play not half, probably a little less than that, but we play a lot of our games there too.
Oh, do you? So you go from Cedar Rapids to Iowa City then?
Yeah.
And then you go on the road too a lot?
Yeah, we go on the road. It's pretty much every other weekend. I mean, not every other weekend, but about half our games are on the road.
Wow, man, that's amazing. You know, this sport is amazing. I mean, just like football, just like any type of football, basketball, baseball, this sport right here is another sport where you do have to watch yourself. I mean, you got to be in shape for it. Yes. Anybody can just go and play hockey and skate. You got to learn how to skate first.
Yeah, that's definitely the main thing.
You can't be. You can't. I mean, I can't just go. I can't skate, so I can't just come up to the trial and say, "I want to try out for your team," and no, I can't. And and get picked for. And as long as they say, "Can you skate?" Well, not really, but I want to. Come on, you got to know how to skate first, don't you?
Well, yeah, that's it's probably the most important part about playing hockey is being able to skate, being able to balance. Mm-hmm. But there are other strengths that can help you in hockey. Okay. If you can shoot the puck really well, mm-hmm. if you have a really good sense of passing, mm-hmm. or if you're just you can throw your body around real well. Just
I could do that, man.
Knock guys on the ice.
Oh,
you don't really have to be that great of a skater to do that.
I got so much pinned up anxiety inside me. Oh, because you know where I work at. Y'all know where I work at. I got, maybe I should just, I'm going to learn how to skate, man, because I could just throw myself on somebody, get all these aggressions and whatnot, and then, well, okay. Okay, now I'm going back to my childhood again. Okay, anyway, man. Oh, okay, anyway. Okay, hey, Joey, but seriously, though, man, I mean, it's a very good sport. I mean, have you ever thought about, going to the next level in hockey? Or, or this something, you got any dreams or goals?
Not so much now. I'm really trying to focus on academics now. Okay. Just because University of Iowa club hockey team is, it's basically a bunch of guys who have played hockey their whole lives mm-hmm. and just don't want to quit. Okay. We want to keep playing, and so we join a club hockey team. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And
can anything happen from there? Be real good? Can you? I mean, go to the next level?
Anything can happen. If you give it your all, if mm-hmm. you want it that bad, you can try out for teams across seas in Europe. Mm-hmm. There's plenty of opportunity out there. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What about the Olympics? Whatever, those type of. I mean, how do one get to?
Olympics is, it's made up of all the best hockey players in the country. So
right.
They're all professionals.
So you have to
NHL.
Oh, they don't have people from. Oh, they got it like that now? So they don't have people like from the college, people from different, like Michigan or Iowa or, from a college level? All these are college kids playing in the Olympics?
Not so much anymore. Ooh. I mean, there could potentially be some really good talent in college who will be planning on going to the NHL a year later, right. who could still play on the Olympic team. So as long as you're playing for your own country and you're good enough.
Right.
You can play. You don't have to be professional. Oh, okay. You can be any level and be good enough to play.
Wow, excellent. That's good food for thought, man. Well, never mind. I was going back to my childhood. This has been a childhood day for me, Joey. But so you in school? How many? This is what, your second, third year?
My third. I just completed my third year.
Okay, so you got one more year left.
Yeah, I could potentially be here for maybe another semester as the fifth year, but I'm looking to graduate next year.
Okay, and so what goals do you have for yourself? What do you want to do, man?
Well, what I'd like to do is move back to Chicago mm-hmm. after I graduate school and find a job in communication studies, something as far as public relations or... Okay, well, or even do something like this, man. Who knows?
Yeah, the commentator.
I got some time to figure it out.
Yes, you do. You see, you're a kid. You're young, man. You're young. Yeah. I always tell you that. So your communication, that's a good field, man.
Yeah, it's a broad field, so there's a lot you can do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you work for a TV station or something, or whatever, radio or behind the scenes in front of the camera. But so anyway, I mean. Man, I'm glad you came on the show because I've been talking to you about doing this for a while. You've been so busy.
We've had this plan for such a long time.
I know.
I'm glad we're finally doing it.
Yes, right. And you and your other friend Connor, he's in California, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing an internship in San Diego right now. He would love to be here.
Yeah, I know
that.
So you know what? Maybe down the line before you graduate, maybe y'all come back on the show, both of y'all.
I would love to. Yeah. And I'm sure he would definitely wanted to do that too. Yeah, and then I could talk to a little about my childhood dreams. Anyway, so we're kind of with that. Thanks for coming on the show, be a part of the show, man. Yeah, we appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. And good luck on hockey. Hopefully, people can go and watch y'all play sometime, in September when y'all get back and playing again and whatnot at the Coral Ridge Mall and stuff. So,
I mean, I want to talk to the viewers and whatnot and let y'all know, that, I mean, dreams is a beautiful thing, and we should never give up our dreams. Like this young man, he's gonna go on and whatnot. He might be the next Jay Leno one of these days or something. You never know. I mean, or so. But my point is that we should keep our dreams alive. Keep your dreams alive. Keep being positive. Keep pursuing it. Don't never let it go, because no matter people say you're not going to do it, you can't make it. Hey, keep doing what you're doing and whatnot, because if you don't have a dream, you don't have anything. Like I said, this is a dream for me to do this, talk to people, and I'm an older man and I'm doing what I'm doing, so I've been blessed. So I want to thank everybody for watching the show. Hey, Joey, thanks again, man, for being a part.
Lyle.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, young man. You're a beautiful guy. I appreciate it. Thank you, young man, for sitting here, man. I appreciate that, man, okay? Okay, man. Next time I'm going to have you up here, too, okay? Okay. So anyway, I want to just say thank you for everybody. Thank you for the viewers. And you know what? That's always important. I always say this before I leave. Keep styling and profiling. Keep your dreams alive. God bless you. Until next time, peace.